my beautiful soul, here's Julie for another video. This is your weekly reading. So this is the week from the 27th to the 2nd of February. And today I really feel that it's really all about abundance. Some things we're going to really receive this week. So if you come across this message on another week, guys, please go ahead, watch it, because there is definitely a message for you in this video. And why I do a collective reading is because we all one, we all connected to each other, and there will be some things that will resonate within you or that your soul will recognize, and some things will shift within you. If you want your personal reading, please check on below, and you can book online on my website. Also, if you like this video, put a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe. Alright, let's get started. So today I'm working with the Work Your Light from Rebecca Campbell, and then the Star Seed deck. Alright, so that's the one that have been guided to me this week. Okay, so they say to start with the Star Seed one. Okay. Again, thank you so much for being here. I'm so happy, and I hope your week is starting well. Okay. So, what a message for this week, for the collective, for the week of the 27th of January 2020 to the 2nd of February 2020. A message for the collective. We understand that it's all about abundance, something that is going to happen, shift this week. Whoop. The angel, the ancestor, the guide. Oh, here we go. Funny enough, the card that just fall is stillness. Reflect on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion. Okay. I'm going to pick the rest, and then we're going to dive in and see what exactly is this week coming to us. Okay, I'm asking a message for the collective for this week, which is the 27th, 2020 of January to the 2nd of February 2020. I'm asking a divine message from our ancestor, our guide, for this week for the collective. Okay, now continue. Okay, pick now. It's funny, I hear pick now every single time. Okay. Pick now. Pick now. Pick now. This one? Yeah. Is that all? Okay. Right, we have all the cards we need. Let's see what is coming for this week. Right, so what do we start? Following the order, huh? Alright, I can turn all of them, yeah. Alright, let's turn them all. Right, so we have quite a few upside toward yourself, and then we have two that are facing myself. So usually the one that are upside down mean that is something that is going to happen, but it's not quite there yet. So let's focus on what is actually here right now. And this is the present. And so we have Mintakan, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. And then we have price test. So how are you being called to step up and lead? All right, let's me tune in into this. Well, again, we come back into that cycle that we have been talking about in the past two reading, which is quite funny though, because it's kind of like it keep being reminded in the reading that I have for you guys. It's quite crazy, but it's again when you align, and you know, last week we talked about really being aligned, and that everything will kind of fall into place. And this week it's again a reminder that your home is inside. So if you have been finding that last week you were adjusting a line, continue on that path. I feel it's really saying continue to align. It's a daily work, you know, and then you will be able to lead again what you are meant to do. Here again, I feel is that same reminder of the message. And yes, and why stillness is coming in is to remind you that you need to be still to access this part of you. So there is definitely that reminder to slow down, to still, and to be still, because you are unable to align if you are in a chaos of life. You know what I mean? You need to come back to yourself. You need to find a calm. And so if you have experienced too much stuff happening in your life, you know, that you cannot concentrate on yourself, that's again the reminder coming back in. Because, you know, you can give, do. It's beautiful, but you need to recharge in one point. And so again, this is again stillness. Come back in and be kind and have compassion for your own self first. Then you'll be able to give even more. And so there is that sense of coming back, always coming back, and that's a daily work, guys. I keep repeating that in my reading, but I feel maybe it's what you need to hear. For you to get the abundance of the life you want, it takes work, it takes dedication towards yourself first, before you can dedicate yourself to something else, which is your work, your passion. But it always comes back to looking after you, because if you don't fulfill yourself, you empty, and when you empty, you cannot fulfill the path of other. You understand? So it's very important, and that's again in the present saying this is what is happening, a need of charging again. So continue the work, and I know some of you already have worked hard on this, and it's again saying be still, and continue to fulfill that within you. And you know, even when you get your abundance of work, and you have like let's say you have a practice, you have lots of clients, this need to happen every single day. You cannot start your day without first touching with yourself before you go and look after other. You work in social work, it's the same. Come back to yourself first before you can offer to other. Many work, you know, we can look at people who work for the government and help in that sense. We can look at nurse, doctor. It's always starting from us, okay? So I'm sure any of you, you know, you solve problem, you find solution for other. It always come back to you before you can find solution, and in any work you do. So this is a big reminder in the present that you still need to find stillness within you to go onto that path of finding your home, feeling that you belong in here, in what you do, because you need to recharge yourself. And then you'll be able to lead more. So that's what it's saying again. and you can see that person is completely aligned and she's receiving it. So the more you actually connect to yourself every day, you know, and I'm talking, you could go just for a walk, walking every morning, walking every morning and taking the time to connect to nature, to connect to beauties around you, to feel the vibe that fulfill, you know, do things that charge you. If you feel that it's just in the morning, taking the time to have a beautiful breakfast, having your shower, putting on a beautiful makeup or whatever suits you, or just read, listen to music, just find what actually fulfill you. And you will see why I'm saying this is because you'll see that later on as you practice this, you receive straight away when you ask. So you will be able to ask for this energy to come to you. And because you have practice this and align, you can tune in really quickly into it. So even if you feel during the day that you need to be recharged, you can take 5 minutes on a break and ask the energy to come to you, you know, to come back home in yourself and to feel that charge. Okay, so it's something, it's a practice. It's like, you know, anything in life, it's like it's there for everyone who actually try to make it happen. And of course for some people it might be easier than other, but what I'm saying is that we all have the same capability of doing some things beautiful, like, you know, learning a new instrument, singing. But for some people, yes, they born with it. So some people born with that ability to tune in, and some people need to work on it every day to get that in. So, you know, it's the same with painting. Some people born with that beautiful draw things in their hand, and then others need to practice and practice to get there. So it really work on every single things. It takes practice and then it becomes natural, and then you can ask for it and tune in it for it very quickly. Alright, so that I feel it's a reminder again from the last 2 weeks for all of us, and you know, we might be in that energy with the cosmic energy, with all the change of the planet, you know. I'm not an astrologer of anything, but you know, I do feel there's change, and I do feel this is some things we've been asked to tune in more and more, to come back to our root, to come back to our deepest self, to actually find what is good for us in this world. Okay, so beautiful reminder here. So now I feel we need to go on this file here, and this is going to happen when you really got that sense of really I want to say, when you really not dedicate yourself for you, but what's the word, when you prioritize yourself, this is what is going to come. Okay, so prioritizing yourself, and then the first things that going to unfold from it is an initiation and the star mother. So how can you find how can you mother yourself? That is coming back again. And rite of the passage, crossing of the treasure vault. So all right, let's have a look at this too. So we talk about the mother, finding our mother is all about nurturing ourselves. Of course, we remind ourselves that, but it is also that when you get the sense of mothering yourself, then you're really tuning in. So again, when you prioritize yourself, what will happen from it is that you will be aligned and you will be able to actually tune in, and that's what I was talking about early, tune in on your own term, on your own time, and dedicate yourself for yourself. Okay, so again, a beautiful reminder is really coming back, and you'll see that all is flourishing around you. So this is the reminder again that everything is flourishing around you. And then we have the initiation. So the initiation, again, what is going to happen when you tune in is that you might find darkness. You might find things that you find challenging within you. But then you decide you're facing it, and that's the beauty of it. And if you see at the bottom of the passage, at the bottom of the initiation, you do have the door that is opening with the beautiful pink sky. And that's what I really remind all my clients, and I want to remind you again. It's when you start to actually dive in within yourself, of course you're going to be challenged, because there is things that we don't always like, or that choice that we have made in the past that we kind of like try to bury it, but they come back front of us to show themselves, because it's by understanding why we kind of made that decision or took that path that we are able to grow, guys, that we are able to transform, that we are able to evolve and become the being we're supposed to be. And so, it goes like this. And what I always say to my clients is that you go in a healing crisis when you really go in and you find something that challenge you. And going in a healing crisis is so beautiful and often taken in a way. It's often taken in a bad way, like, why am I going in a healing crisis? Because, to rebuild your life on a good foundation, you need to break the old pattern, guys. And so, yes, there is a breakout happening, there is something breaking within you, but for a new rebirth. And so I really find that is really the card that is really talking about. It's like, yes, you're going to find darkness, yes, you're going to find that initiation is challenging, but it's going to bring you to the light of yourself, to your true essence again. It's all what we are trying to find here, guys. It's trying to find how we can be the most authentic, how and what we can do, and it always starts from actually looking within us. And often we search outside. We try to find answer in other, thinking that they know better than we do. But actually the work starts when you start to look deep in yourself and to go through that uncomfortable state, and then you can evolve. And that happens many times in life, because you go into the darkness, you come out, you see the light, and then boom, there is something else challenging you. But that's how you grow, how you transform, and how you get closer to who you want to be. Alright, and then what we got after this? We got the star seed, what lights you up, and Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So I'm going to show you this too. So what I find after this, it's like when you will be able to actually go in, and then you will have gone through your initiation, that is the transformation that go through darkness. What I find first is that again you'll be able to see your light and to recognize what actually lights you up. Because what happens is that when you go in and you start to discover the things you like about yourself, the things you don't like about yourself, and that's fine, there is nothing wrong about this, guys, is that you are actually knowing yourself better. And by knowing yourself better, you can actually declutter yourself. So you kind of like be like, oh yeah, no, that doesn't serve me anymore, let's release it, transform. This is something that really appeals me. And that's what I find with this card, is that by contemplating your deep self and see what actually you are appealing to, what doesn't serve you anymore, but that have bring to the person you are right now, because we always evolve, we always change. Sometimes you might love to do some things, and then next day you might be like, that's not for me anymore. And because you have grown, because you have changed, because you have decluttered, because you have released some stuff that doesn't belong to you anymore, but that have make you grow to the person you are, you're able to see what's your next stage in life, what's the next things you actually want to do or want to be simply, or don't want to be. And so I feel the star seed is really what is going to show, what lights you up is going to show in your life. And you'll be able to see more on a biggest perspective, because the deepest you go within you, and the longer you work on yourself, the better perspective you have in front of you. You have a biggest view, and you are able to see even further of what you could see before. And that's the beauty of it as well, you know. Even if in the beginning you have lots of cloud, lots of darkness, you're a bit lost, and sometimes you're very lost, you find yourself very stuck, and kind of like sometimes you think you go even backward. Actually, it's not true. You are actually doing the work, and there's so many people up there who are not doing the work, guys. But reward yourself. Every time you go into darkness, you know you are doing the work, so you need to reward yourself. And what I feel about the double mission is that to remind ourselves that we are we are light and we are human. So we have the life here on earth, but we also have that mission of bringing what our ancestor or the universe, the divine, God, whatever you believe in, is actually sending us to actually share to this world, you know. And either you're doing like reading like I do, healing, or you actually work with people on a social level, you're a doctor, you are a naturopath, whatever you are, guys. Again, there is always a way you can bring this message, because we're all able to receive it in any way. When you tune in and what feels good in your heart and you start to share it with people, that's how you do your mission on this world, and actually you reunite the earth and the universe. And that's really the beauty of it, and that's when I feel you are really in your double mission and you actually accomplish this, because you are opening your perspective on all levels. So you open yourself on all the dimensions that exist. And you know, that is the beauty of it, because you can actually bring everything within you and share it here on earth. And that's the incredible things about it. So I really invite you guys to really do that work of aligning. Prioritize yourself to go into your deepest self, challenge yourself, heal, go within you, declutter, to actually be able to do and see and have a better perspective of what exactly is happening here and what you can share to this world. This is really coming back to this, okay guys? It's beautiful, again, a beautiful message and a big reminder. And I know you might think that, oh, why are we reminded that every week? Because we are in a time where this is so crucial to actually look after ourselves. And I would say, look at what you eat, look at what you say, look at what you think, look at what you do for yourself, look at the people you surround yourself with. You know, it really goes on many things, you know, because this world is full of so many things. There is so many choice, and it's really telling you to do a better choice for yourself, because you need to search what you ingest. You need to search the things you put in your body, how you charge your body, how the people you have around you, are they good with you, are they charging you with beautiful energy, or do you feel drained after? When you eat something, do you feel good after eating that things, or do you feel like quite drained, in pain, or you know? And it's all these little things that you can look at to actually align with yourself, guys. Take better choice for yourself. Say no when it doesn't suit you, you know. Don't say yes to just please people. Don't try to be the perfect little person here, and then at the end of the day you're not happy because nothing of what you did actually fulfilled you, you know. So look at everything. Is your work fulfilling you? Is your life fulfilling you? Is what you are eating fulfilling you? Just look at everything, guys, because you know there is so much information up there. There's so much influence, and so you need to understand what is good for you. And no one is the same. We all unique. We might have the same physiology, anatomy, but our body, our soul, and our mind don't function the same. So of course one thing that suits someone might not suit you, and so it's very, very important to come back in to understand that you're not going to find the information outside of you. You need to come back in. So I eat this, how am I feeling? I am doing this, how am I feeling? Always come back to yourself, feeling, sense, your body, everything, guys. What you think, what you feel, what you sense, what you receive. Always do that. Alright? So, you know, it's always with a lot of care that I'm sending all this message, and I know that it's important for you to hear it, and that's why I'm here, that's why I'm sharing this, and I hope it really fulfills your heart and that you can take the first step toward yourself today, guys. It's never too late. That's what I'm saying to you. You can start whenever you are ready, but what I'm saying is today is the day, because it's never going to be easier the next day. All right, so take what resonates with you, let aside what doesn't. Again, remind yourself you are an actor of your life. You make your own decision, guys, okay? So I am just here to give guidance and to give a bit of light on your path, but you are the one who make your own decision. Look, if you love this video, make sure to put a thumbs up and to subscribe for more of this. You know, it's something that I really cherish, I love, and that's why I created this channel. And if you want your personal reading, make sure to book online, and make sure to contact me by email if you have any question about what I do, how I do, and check also if you want to really dive in becoming holistic practitioner in either holistic massage therapy, energy healing, or holistic facial therapy while discovering your true authentic self and what you are meant to be here. Check all the accredited course and the information that are up there. It's really available for everyone who is really wanting to really dive into that time and into that care for themselves. All right, guys, so anyway, I will let you enjoy your day or night, and I hope you really take something beautiful from this reading. I definitely do. I really always feel fulfilled with this message, and I'm sending you lots of love and abundance. And yes, the message was really abundance, because all of this, when your land gives you abundance, because it's giving you happiness. Happiness is within you, guys. All right, I'm sending you lots of love, guys. See you next week. Bye.